Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Ah, boy, that was a bit of lag there for my model to appear. How are you doing? How are you doing? I had a very unproductive afternoon. Had to go watch my Yoshi. Had to do it. Legally required to. Oh, I forgot to clip post on the Twitter and Blue Sky posts. Oh well, I did it now. I did it now, so it's all good. It's all good. It's all good and fixed. There's no need to panic. No one should be panicking. Why are we panicking? I'm not panicking. You're the one that's panicking. But yeah, today is Music Monday. Looks like Panda put in a few songs already. But that was before I told them they could do any song they want. And I mean any. But if it's really, really, really bad, I might skip it. That being said, I'll put in some really, really bad stuff myself. 2 release as opposed to 3. Hmm. That's the other 2 messages I need to send. Gotta go to the Facebook Messenger and message my friends. Bring in the friends. There we go. And we're gonna do that over on the friend Discord. And lastly, the D&D Discord. There we go. That'll bring in everybody. All like 4 people I know. I'm just kidding. I know a few more people than that. I should make my brothers come over sometime. It'd be kind of cool to have them. I'm hoping we get Forrest and Ghoulie to come over. I know they'll play some funny songs. Those people, hoot and a half. But I figured I'd give people like another 10 or so minutes to come in, get their songs submitted, and then we'll go nuts. We'll go sicko mode. Oh, the Fear Witch. I love this song. I use a music instrumental. I thought about using jazz for the more of the cafe vibe, but I feel like folk fit more of a fey weirdness kind of vibe. Let's see, what other songs could I add though? No. Is that it? I don't think that's it. We go like this. Oh, that's it. That's it. What's the worst song I could add? That's definitely gotta be it. I shall bring forth the cringe. That being said, you don't have to be cringe. You can do whatever you like. The big thing is just try to avoid songs over like 5 minutes. That way everyone's got a chance to get some of their songs in. I think that's the most fair way to do it. Probably. Hopefully. That's how Ari had her set up back in the good old days, like a year and a half ago when she still did that. Maybe 2 years ago. Been dark days since it stopped. I used to really look forward to listening to the playlist they made the next day when I went to work. It was usually a little crazy and out there, but it was always fun finding new songs. Because I'm the kind of person that will go and be like, I like this song. I like this playlist. I will proceed to listen to this playlist for the next years. Like occasionally I'll grab another playlist, but I'll go like 7-8 months, take a short break and go right back to it. I've been in the same genre of music for the most part since COVID started. It's weird. I'm probably weird. Uh, hmm. I should look at my tags and do some other stuff. I feel like I should change it up a bit. I feel like the VTuber tags are good and the English tag is good. Because a lot of people probably filter just to make it so it's people that they understand, which is fair. I think Cozy Chaos might go. But what should I put there instead? I don't want to put gaming or something that generic. I would never get seen. Boy failure, maybe? Decisions, I say as I stroke my beard, my non-existent beard. But yeah, if you want to recommend a song, you just got to do exclamation point, recommend, like this, and bam, it pulls up the little thing right there. That's 3 seconds delay. That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. The rule has been lifted. The gates have opened. We got like a half dozen songs in already, which is thanks to Panda coming by earlier and I told them we were doing this, so it looked like they already put them in. That's pretty sick nasty of them. Pretty baller. Ooh, there's a little Henya over there. Zen was using her soundboard to do the Henya saying, hell yeah, brother, which is the cutest thing I've ever heard as someone who hell yeah, brother, fairly often. As someone who says that fairly often, I hear that, I'm just like, neuron activated. I am paying attention now. But I thought that was Haru doing an impression, and a really good one, or maybe Limes. But nope, it was the soundboard. It's like, oh, they really upped their game, but no. Maybe I should get a Henya soundboard. Get like Henya's hell yeah, brother, Zen's what? Just an Ariel scream. So many options. So many options. Sorry, I had to get my phone out of my pocket. I swear, I barely lean back at all. And I get cut in half in size. I become tiny, minuscule, pathetic. It's kind of funny, though. If I calibrate things to where it's the size I want when I'm fully leaned back, it'd work well, but I'd probably fall asleep. Lean back like that, or I'd pass right out. There's something about sleeping while you're sitting up too. That old man sleep. That old man in the recliner nap. Oh, it goes hard. It goes so hard. Yes, hello, cat. Hello, little lady. Did you want to say something to the viewer? The viewer that is me? The one viewer that is me? Go on. Speak into the mic. Yeah, you don't do much talking, do you? That's okay. That's perfectly okay. I'm perfectly happy just to have you right here on my lap being so sweet and cuddly. She only ever wants to lay with me when I'm sitting up, not usually when I'm laying down. That's probably because I had the laptop in my lap, but there's still a leg for her to lay on. Back when I still had her mother would always lay right across my ankles when I slept. Or whenever I was laying down, and it was really nice. The only problem would be in the mornings when I needed to get ready for work, and I was like, but if I move, I will wake up this cat. She's so sweet and kind. I don't want to wake her up. And then I'd be very close to late for work or just a little late. Because I'd wait as long as I possibly could. Luckily, since I get in so early in the morning, there's no one else there. So even if I am a couple minutes late, no one cares. I'm always there within 5 minutes, so it's fine. There's only been 2 days I've been properly late, and the boss never said anything to me. I assume that's what flex time's for. Well, that's something I've been thinking about lately. So at my job, occasionally I get to go home early, which is really nice. That usually means like I managed to get everything I needed done early, and with the overlap with the next person's schedule, that I could leave without there being no one in the kitchen. It worked really well. But I get penalized for that because I don't get to pay for that time. It feels kind of silly. Like I'd understand if, hey, do you want to go home early because it's really slow? Like you won't get paid, obviously. That's more of a bigger restaurant thing, like when I worked at the Pizza Ranch. But it was always optional. Or at least at first it was optional. I assume they'd work through everybody they've got there if no one says yes, which everyone would say yes pretty much. Then it would go to another person, or that would have to leave. I don't know. Can they make you leave? Yeah. I'm so congested. Oh, I can't remember if I took my medicine last night. I got this little pill I'm supposed to take every night, and after a couple weeks, it's supposed to start helping with allergies. I'm hoping to get ahead of it this year. The pollen does me no good. The dry air in the winter does me no good. I swear, there's no time of year I can live. The mold in the spring and the fall. It's either allergies or tuberculosis. Something's always going to get me. It's just kind of constant. Go down no good. Downright terrible. But that's how things go. Eh. I got an empty can here I'm using just to Octua into. Yeah. Cat, calm yourself. Calm down now, lady. Just lay down. I'm not going to be petting you constantly every single second. But if you stay in my life, you'll get lots of pets. I just might do something with my hands and then go back to petting you. You're ridiculous. You're incorrigible. I think I'm using that word correctly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm back. Yes, Panda. I saw you put in some songs. I appreciate it. But I decided since we're doing a late music Monday, since I don't have to work on Tuesday, that we could do Music Monday after dark. So if you got any especially silly or lewd or crude songs you would like to put in, yeah, I had to work Sunday, so I got Tuesday off in exchange. I switched it with one of the employees needed the time off to do thing with their daughter, so I switched with them. It worked out well. All right, I already put in the original ones you did, so I'll just shuffle them all around. Not every song needs to be silly. We'll need a reprieve. Oh, speaking of silly, I know a band that is very silly. I think it's from the Piratically Incorrect album. No. I think it's this one. Yeah, that's it. All right, I see you put in 2 songs. Let's get those added too. Paste. Add. Paste. And add. Then I can't find that NSP song. Let's see if I change it just to Wicked if it'll show up. I see the other one, but not the NSP song. Uh, that one. Oh, I see. The autocorrect just shot you in the foot. It's welcome, not wicked. Yeah, it says wicked on my end, which is why it was being weird. No worries, no worries. But I think we should jump right on in. DJ Panda over here getting us a good chunk of our songs. I've seen this song a few times at concerts. Not Guns N' Roses, Hairball. It's an imitation band that my dad really loves, and they occasionally come to my hometown, so I'll see them. Yeah, it's the Dad Rock. Everyone calls it Dad Rock, and now we're here like, yeah, that's my dad's kind of music. Yeah. It checks out. It's like, it's weird though. It's like everybody has the same dad. Like, why do all the dads like this? Yeah, it's good music. End of the day is good music. Who knows? Maybe if we play enough of the right music, we'll conjure forth May. Oh, but I'm thinking tomorrow I'll get to start on my next woodworking project. I'm going to make some wooden blocks. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, toys for baby. Now, wait, back up. Your dad was a swallower. I'm going to need some clarification. Yeah, we had a couple in there before I told Panda that it didn't have to be terrible songs. When I said terrible, I meant like you can put the stuff that has the little E next to it in Spotify. Oh, this man's gay. Good for him. Yeah, if you do exclamation point recommend, it'll give you the little Google form and it'll let you recommend songs in there. I know I'm going to regret this. I already put in Ghoulies National Anthem. I think I queued that one up to play next. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that, Panda. You can't leave out sweets and have them go bad. That's terrible. That's criminal. See, at this point, I can't tell if you're actually talking about a pastry or if it's schmeenus. Because you said he was a swallower. I'm concerned. I'm so concerned. I'm concerned that I can't tell. Just dear God, why? I am terrified for what songs you're going to recommend, Joker. Okay, okay. Uh, uh. Oh, I went through and did little panels. Not much at the moment, but I thought it'd be a nice thing to do. Emma didn't raise no quitter. Oh God! Uh. Oh, that makes me think. So my dad is the youngest. He is the youngest of 7. Both my grandparents had 3 kids. Each got divorced and then married each other, and then had my dad. But it's so weird because my dad is like a decade younger than the rest of his siblings. The living ones, I should say. The next youngest one, my uncle passed. But that means like there's my dad and then all his siblings who are retired. But my dad's actually a little younger than this era of like rock and roll. It's that he got all those CDs and albums from his siblings. Not late in life. My dad was my grandfather's 4th kid. I want to say my grandpa would have been in his 30s when he had my dad. Ah. What? Why did I agree to this? Why did I let After Dark happen? This was a mistake. Oh no, it's the remix. It's even worse. Uh, why do I let myself suffer like this? I could have said no. This was my idea. This song specifically was my idea. Yeah, I knew one of you would have put it in. There we go. Add in those 2 songs that he put in. Oh, I see we've got somebody with culture in the chat. Ah, work. Come on. Come on, computer. I believe in you. You got this. This is what you're paid to do. And then there we go. Got all your songs in. Professional DJ here. But this is why I made sure to space in your normal songs with the others. Otherwise, I don't think I would survive. Had to do something to preserve my sanity. Oh, I saw. I got both of them added in. If you just do the title and the artist, though, I pull them on Spotify. Because I have Spotify Premium and I don't have the YouTube Red. But I went and found them. I made it work. Professional. Man, this playlist is already 45 minutes long. That's crazy. We're going to go all night long. I started doing the Music Mondays because Ari, a streamer I really enjoy, who is, I think, finally going to bed. Let's hope. She didn't sleep last night. Instead, she's like, I'm going to go live at noon when I usually wake up in the afternoon. If she ended stream, that's good. But she used to do Music Mondays, and I used to always go in on Tuesday to work and listen to the playlist that was made. Yeah, I do want to keep it to like 5-ish minute long songs at most. Because that way everybody gets the chance to have some of their songs played. You gave me the wrong Starbomb song. What's the right one? Tell me real quick and I'll just fix it. Actually, we'll have both Starbombs. I'll just slide it around a bit. No, you gave me Smash. Link. Oh, it's dangerous to go in alone? Oh, I know that one. There we go. There we go. We got it all together. Time for the craziness. The crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Wait a second. I don't think I've ever actually heard the original of this. I think I've only ever heard other people covering this song. Oh wait, no, there's Punky Doodles. They do some really cute animation stuff. They have a bunch of the wizard battles that are really fun. Like wizards casting like I cast men butt crack and other really dumb spells. Cowgirl. Of course. Oh, hear me out. You got the mom, who's a centaur, and the dad, who's like a minotaur, but it's a horse top half. They have a kid, and it's just a horse, but it can talk. So it goes around and does weird things. And then whenever they get caught, they look at the person just like, and no one will ever believe you. You need a Hear Me Out song? What's your Hear Me Out? Oh, who's that? Who is DJ Cater Tot? I don't recognize that emote, but it's cute. I kind of want it. Arbiter? Who is Arbiter? Oh, is that Halo? That's Halo. Oh. You're a freak. I mean, good on ya, but you're a bit of a freak. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh. I had to add one pirate song. I had to do it. I love pirates. This is from, I believe, the album Piratically Incorrect. The band's called Musical Blades. Their whole shtick is that they're basically just a stand-up comedy group that learned to sing. Or improv comedy. I mean, fair. I've seen worse. Man, my Hear Me Out was always just Joe and Lai. And not when he was young. I mean, hear me out. Hear me out. You know, fireman calendars, right? What if we did that, but with like attractive communist leaders? Because I'll be honest, Mao, he don't do it for me, but Joe and Lai, chef's kiss. Quite the feller. Because when Joe and Lai was young, he looked like he would fit right in BTS. Oh. Oh, when he got older. There's just something about a stern-looking older man. That's all. Yeah, the ZH makes a J sound. Learning to... Not that button. That button. I was trying to take off the blush and accidentally clicked despair. Exactly. He's a strapping old man. I just always find it funny that I don't anymore do the I'm not gay, however, comma. It's more of, would. You know what I mean? Just over here like, why not? I just find it funny that it's one of the major communist Chinese leaders. Yeah, exactly. Guli gay. Where's my Ghoulie emotes? I know I'm sub to Ghoulie. There it is. There we go. We can teamwork. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not sure what that falls under. I don't think alien... Is it xenophilia? Is that what that would be? Xenophilia and cryptophilia? I don't know. When you add philia in front of a thing, it makes it seem bad. That's one of those suffixes. Suffix. That's the word. Suffix, not the prefix. Xenophilia. Exactly. All them arms, all them tentacles, what they doing? It's a good thing Boring Toxic should be in bed now. Alien fucking in the light, Captain Erica. Hear me out. Today we are doing Music Monday After Dark. It's like normal Music Monday, but I'm allowing explicit songs. When does he? When does he? I swear. But how are you doing today, Captain Erica? And I don't think I asked you earlier, Joker. How are you doing? Big fuzzy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you're reworking the trailer again? I swear that thing's never going to be done. Or maybe when it is, that's going to be the Lord of the Rings of visual novels. She fought a blues instrument? Yeah, no, this one was me. I was like, what's the worst song I can think of? And it was Roar and this. I have expected someone to submit it so I wouldn't have to admit it was me. The cooking implement? Is she okay? What did Michi... That's right, Michi put out a new song. I haven't had the chance to listen to it. What? Who cut off about a third of their fingers? Rewind. Oh, I missed that. Oh, those mandolins are scary. I've seen people. I was gonna say a third of her fingers. That's 3 fingers. Took a good chunk out of the finger, at least. Yeah. Did she have to go to the doctor? That's good. That's good. I've had a few times where I should have gone to the ER, but last time I went, it was $1,000. And when I went not to the ER, just because I was like, hey, I either have the flu or COVID. Can I get some medicine, please? It was like $400. That being said, it's less than 2 months of insurance payment through my work. Yeah, I cut about halfway through the end of one of my fingers at work. And it's like, I could have gotten the rest of the day off work. But I'm over here holding my hand, trying to stop the bleeding, because I was having to cut up frozen egg patties because we ran out of the scrambled eggs. And the boss comes back and asks me to do something, and I just hold up my hand towards her, blood dripping. It's like, give me a moment. So I'm over here grabbing a pair of scissors and cutting apart one of our clean rags for cleaning stuff up with to make a bandage, because all they've got is freaking band-aids. And not even good band-aids. The Jaws poster. Yeah, so I was having to use my previous Red Cross certification, because I used to be Red Cross certified, to tend to my injuries at work. The nice thing though is whenever I get hurt at work, I don't have to do dishes. Say, hey, I cut open my hand. I'm not doing dishes. Wasn't nearly as bad as when I went to the ER for when I slapped the jointer. Lost a good chunk of the pads of 2 of my fingers. I'm lucky I didn't lose both fingers. Because it's a cylinder that's spinning around, and there's a blade carved into it. Yeah, because it catches the wood on rough stock and makes it flat. The problem is with how it works, it'll pull your fingers right in if it hits anything hard. Oh, I can't wait. Once I get affiliate, I want to get so many emotes like Guli. I've already got a few people queued up. One of Boar's friends who's come around Castaway does art. So I want to get a look at their like portfolio and see if I can't commission a young artist. I think that'd be pretty cool. Otherwise, though, I'm going to go with 88 Studios. They did Ari's emotes, or her newest ones at least. They're a bit expensive, but not the most. I need a raid, a wave, and after that, I'm not certain. I don't know how many animated emotes I'll be allowed, if any, at the start. Yeah, NSP is unironically a great band, though. A lot of their songs focus on comedy, but they're still musically really good. What was your favorite part of Stream Chat? Mine was when we listened to music for a long time. Sorry, had to do the Game Grumps reference. Had to do it. Hey, yo, Looney. How are you doing today? We're doing Music Monday After Dark, which means I am allowing songs that I wouldn't normally. Mainly songs with the little E next to it. The ones that are inappropriate. Oh, I'm doing good. I had a good lazy day. My RimWorld, we are getting our asses handed to us as I keep trying to make $1 Million Men. Yeah, that's new me. Oh, and if you are impressed by Numi's singing, she does a lot more than just CPR. CPR is the song that always gets recommended of hers, but she is a very good singer. Yeah, she's fantastic. And it's weird seeing more than 2 people here, but it's nice. Oh, definitely, definitely. When the Bikini Bottoms, her podcast, did Miss RGB, it was so impressive seeing all the different mixes done of it by their fans. I should see if they put out another episode. I would listen to that regularly. The problem is they don't make episodes regularly. It was coming out right at the time where I needed a new podcast. Oh, that's too bad. How long does it take to do your nub? Ah, how long does it take to do your nails? I've never been one to do it beyond being edgy teenager and be like, what if I put black nail polish on my nails and then instantly hating it? Oh, yeah, probably. It circles around the VTuber community a lot. I remember there was one of the bosses at one of my previous jobs when I worked in a call center. I've had quite a few jobs now that I think about it. 3-ish hours. Ooh, that's crazy. But this feller couldn't be polite. He's as gay as they come. Flamboyantly so, mascara wings on his eyes, big long nails, scarily so, like 2 inches of nails. Don't know how he could type with those things. Only the acrylic fell off. That's good. It could have been worse. And I was over here just like, well, I haven't been told to call you ma'am. But like, do I take the risk? I want to be polite, but there's not a polite version of sir or ma'am that's non-gendered. The Reese's Puff versions? Well, have something fun and artistic to do is always fun. I feel like that's kind of the same vibe as people that do like wood carving or woodworking or painting miniatures. It's just an artistic outlet. Well, I want to say I was like a young, like 19-year-old at the time. And I was here like, I need to say sir or ma'am. This is my first office job. And then we're like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm from one of the smallest, hickest towns there are. I am not educated in this variety of social interaction. Help. All right. We'll see you in a moment, Looney. That's the one problem with growing up in a very white where you pronounce the H community. It's like, oh no, I've gone to big city. I don't know what to do. I want to be nice and polite to everyone. Makes me think of that one time when I was reporting to duty in Mata's chat because I just got in my Momo shirt, my Roach combat gear. Oh, so you're like, Momo number 693 reporting for dirty. Hey, sir. Fuck, I mean, ma'am. I mean, sir. I mean, okay. Okay, you can eat me now. I seem to have failed here. Yeah, you can just lean into the hick, and I kind of been doing it. I'm in that weird in-between spot myself. Because I'm a bit of a hick compared to people that grew up in big city, but I'm nowhere near as much as the people I live around in my town. I don't go down to the racetrack. I don't work on car. I don't raise animals other than pets. I had to permit the term hick. Why do I have to permit the term hick of all the terms? Of all the things to not be allowed, hick? Population is about 5,000. It's a dirt racetrack on the edge of town. Exactly. You get the vibe, Panda. Oh, I did the math before based off a couple of things Mata said, and she is, I want to say, in her late 40s, if I remember right. It's so interesting seeing like how VTubing makes it so even somewhat older content creators can get their foot in the door. Because let's be fully honest, the Gooners wouldn't have come over if Mata was facecam streaming and not like 20 years old. $152. Okay, never mind. I'm not a hick. Not compared to you. Let me guess, you were graduating class of you. I mean, they're in a high demand, but the problem is getting the start, if that makes sense. You got to get the ball rolling. Oh, I just thought of a song because man, we've been going for a bit already. We got 3 more songs left. Let me see. Did Mint ever release? Made New Mint Karaoke. Where is it? Yeah, that's it. A 4A. Oh, it's the entire counties. That makes sense then. The intimidating kind of pretty. That's the best kind of pretty. I tell you what, I tell you what. I mean, from the stories he's told, that kind of makes sense. She's almost the bouncer for the girlies, it seems. Right? We got all the songs in. We got about 10 minutes left of songs. So if any of you got any more you'd like to add in, now is a good time to do so. I'm trying to think of more good Mimi songs. Hmm. That's it. That's one. It's a little piratey. Yeah, that one's good. Yeah, I knew Joker was going to have us. They're crazy. Absolutely insane. In the best way possible. Oh, I almost forgot about that guy. I was looking over at Facebook Messenger to see if any of my friends ever responded when I let them know I was going live. And I see this guy. His name's Todd. I met him when I was at a D&D convention. He was one of the funnest guys I played at a pickup table. Or one of the funnest guys I played with, I should say. Words are hard. They're so hard. This isn't even really singing. I mean, I don't dislike it. Hello, Rui. Welcome back. How are you doing? Oh, are you also a little streamer person? It's always cool to see other people that do stream stuff. Oh, I'm doing really good. We had a little stream this morning. We did a few hours of Minecraft. Then Ari decided to go live at noon, the crazy woman. So we raided into her, and then she ended streaming. And now we're doing our After Dark Music Monday. So if you got any songs you'd like to submit, you can put them in that Google form there. Do a little paste. Add that song onto the playlist. There we go. How do I manage it? Oh, it's really simple. I just set time aside to do it. I'm a working adult, so I just when I get off work, I come home and I stream. I don't usually stream on Saturdays. I did get sick, so I didn't stream very much for a week there. But I've just made the time to do it. I promised myself I would stream a minimum of 10 hours every week for a year and then see where it goes from there. You have to hold yourself to it. There's nothing else to it, really. I don't think it's that based. It's something I've really enjoyed doing. But I knew that there'll be days when I won't want to do it. But even then, I should. I don't see Vindaloo. I see another version of the song that I'll add. Exactly. It looks like, Rui, you're one that's looking to start streaming, so I'll throw a little follow your direction. No guarantees I'll be able to make it for your stream, so I'll definitely keep an eye out. Oh, that'd be really cool. I would definitely appreciate it. They're doing the rigging for your model, correct? If not, I'd be willing to throw my hat in the ring and give it a try. Powerwolf. Oh, that reminds me. That version of DuckTales reminds me of another song, one that got a good laugh out of Ari, actually. Back when she still did Music Monday, I was so happy to get a laugh out of her. Add that one. There we go. Did I ever share with you the video series I used to rig my model? I could have slowed down and taken longer to do the model better, but I wanted to start streaming. So I did like 3-4 days of just straight rigging. Like my days off, I was rigging, and then I come home after work and keep rigging. Okay. I think anyone who's wanting to get into VTubing, especially if they're younger, should learn to do the rigging themselves because it's so expensive. V-Bridger. Ooh, I don't even know entirely what that does, but that's pretty cool. Well, the biggest thing for me is like I'll come home, I'll click start stream after I get the things typed up, and then I have 5 minutes to use the bathroom, get something to eat, and then go. I kind of wanted to start like half an hour, even an hour sooner. But then I also kind of procrastinated with it because today we're doing a double stream. We did a little stream this morning and a bit more stream tonight. That makes sense. Here, let me turn on a light real quick. It'll help with my tracking. It's starting to get darker. Damn it, I don't like getting older. On my hip. I was sitting on it too long. Let's change position a little bit, take some pressure off of it. That makes sense. It's basically just better tracking because the VTube Studio tracking, I was looking at the points it looks at, and it's not that many. Welcome back, Looney. Welcome back. Rui, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Not going to ban you if you're not 18 or anything, I'm just trying to think of what the best way to go about setting up your schedule would be, and if you have school or something. Oh, not you, Looney. Rui, one of the other people that was here. Oh, I bet. I should look at getting it. I wonder if I can just do it as. I remember you mentioned your age before, Looney. I should give it a try. Is the Bridger a paid program? Let me look it up. Is it on Steam, maybe? That would be nice if it was. Also, I still can't get into Final Fantasy XIV, and it's making me angry. All right, it's a $10 program. I'm just going to bookmark it for now. If I'm lucky, it might even go on sale. Just bookmark it for the moment. I can afford it, but $10 is $10. And if I don't have to spend the money, I don't. I try and keep as much money as I can in my savings account because it does get interest every like 3 months. Oh, you must have some interesting AirPods because the earbuds I have won't even fit in my ears if I try and put them in the wrong way. Yeah, I just bookmarked it and I'll take a look at it later. I don't know if my model is set up well enough, though, to benefit from vBridger. I bet the mouth could do a little better, but that's about it. But Rui, if you're still here, the big thing is you have to at least start having fun with streaming and don't expect to get affiliate super quick, to have people that you don't know in your chat. I got very lucky that Panda decided to come over, that Boring Toxic decided to keep coming back. But most of the Looney and Hudson as well. But most of the people that have watched me have been my friends, at least half of it. So make sure you're telling your friends that you're trying streaming, and if they could keep you open in the background or hang out with you, that you'd appreciate it. But also don't expect it of them. They got their own stuff they got to do too. My friend Ghoulie streams, and I've messaged them once asking if they wanted to do something together when D&D got canceled one night. Oh, that's good. You see, some days I'm being chill, comfy, cozy. Other days, I'm an absolute little menace. It's all about the vibe of the day. The big thing is, don't try and play a character, be yourself. I'm not good at it, but I am trying to swear less when I stream, but that's about all I'm doing differently from what I do in my day to day. I hope that helps. If you're even still here. Oh, and if you do start right, and if you do make a Twitter, Blue Sky, and all that stuff, be expecting scammers. Every person that first messages you is a scammer until proven otherwise. Like that robot there. I'm going to shoot a robot real quick. They're permanently banned. It's really discouraging when you first start, and the only messages in your chat, though, are the best viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space at random series of symbols. Oh, I know. Oh, I just read the name. You could have been great, but instead you were a robot. And not even a good one. I would have traded you for a Roomba. No, I just thought of something. What if you put a little, like, cooler on top of a Roomba? Like one that's, like, electric cooled? So your Roomba comes by, and you could just grab a beer out of the top of it and not have to get up if you're lucky. That'd be pretty cool. I think I'm cooking. Yeah, I think we're cooking with that one. Have a nice little bottle of wine on top of your Roomba. You could call it over with voice commands. That'd be pretty wicked, don't you think? Don't you know? If a cat can ride on top of a Roomba, why can't buy beers? That's called the child. Own a bacon. Yeah, that's called a child, except for the bacon part. You know, back in my day, people had children because remotes hadn't been invented yet. Remote controller, that was just the nickname for the kids. And I'm only half joking. Around the time I was like 8 to 10, somewhere in there, that's when we had like remote controls and stuff. But usually it was, hey, G, get up and change the channel. Hey, sibling name. I need to come up with good nicknames for my siblings. Telling the young one to turn up the volume and stuff like that. I grew up with VHS tapes, damn it. It reminds me, I miss the Robin Hood we used to have on VHS. It was really good. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I love the next joke that's coming up. Oh, probably. I've saved that joke to use with my Friday or my Saturday D&D group because the DM and M are both big Doctor Who fans. I never really got into it because when I tried to watch it when I was younger and it was on TV, I watched 2 episodes. The Silence and The Weeping Angels. The 2 scariest episodes there are. So little me, which wasn't so little at the time, was like, oh, this is some kind of horror show. This is I've stayed up too long. No, thank you. It's a big difference to go from the Red Green Show to the Weeping Angels. Which, speaking of Hicks, the Red Green Show is the Hick Show. I loved it. Yeah, it's terrifying. I love that. And it's just, Saucy doesn't know how to write a song. And even the Daleks and the Cybermen are kind of scary if you're at the right age. Because the Cybermen is all about loss of autonomy. That's what's scary about it. Was never really into Star Trek, but the Borg is the same thing. You know, existential dread, all that sort of thing. Darn, I should have gone and picked up some beers when I went and grabbed an energy drink instead. I've been trying to cut back, but the past few days it's just like, ooh, nighttime energy drink hits hard. It's just across the street. I live across the street from the grocery store, and then the grocery store is closed. The liquor store is catty corner from me. The monster under the covers? I don't know that one. There's this YouTube shorts. I've seen a few of them. It's older Doctor Who. It's a later season. Okay. And it's all these people in their spacesuits. And one of them's just talking like, I can't see. It's dark. I can't see. And they finally get to look inside his helmet and they're dead. It's just echoes. It's just like, oh no. How long has he been dead for? That's a problem. Which I know it was just those YouTube shorts are, let's take the best possible clip from this show and farm it for ads. And hope we don't get copyright claimed too quickly. That's the main problem with YouTube shorts. I much prefer when like no panic buttons, like the sketch comedy type of stuff. Not sure if you've ever watched No Panic Button. He's like a blacksmithing fellow who does some sketch comedies. When you, oh, the library? That's the name of that? Imagine a creature that's older than you know, ageless as time, and always able to stay just out of sight. At the end of the universe, when all the stars have faded, what do you do when you hear a knock at the door? Okay, that's the episode where the Who Turned Out the Lights. Okay. Man, this playlist is pretty bopping this week. Maybe I should make a point of doing like the last Music Monday of every month, doing these later ones. Yeah, I'm no voice actor, but I can do a dramatic read if I need to. And I felt like that description needed a dramatic read. No, when I was a kid, my parents told me I should be a voice actor, or at least my mom did. Like, yeah, you just got to practice your inner world. So now I got the in a world. Because I just thought deep voice was good. I didn't know what I was doing. It's like, deeper voice? But, I'm getting better at being able to listen to my own voice. There's some gravel in there. All right, I'll go out to the driveway 1 second. Yeah, I know what you mean. The like that bit of vocal fry. Well, yeah, that's how Corpse does it. Corpse Husband, that's what they do. They got that deep voice, they got that vocal fry, and sorry, I'll stop. I'm gonna keep my thirsting to dead people because they're less embarrassed about it. Why do I feel like Corpse Husband is like E-Boy Supreme? Like the archetype. Every person that's out there hunting for Discord kittens is trying to mimic him. When really, I feel like what you gotta do to get the ladies is to really lean into the fedora wearing. I mean, I'll be driving and just doing voices, trying to figure stuff out. I'm not very good at it, I don't feel like. I don't want to do it in front of people, but it's fun just to play with your voice. So, you're in there, you're trying to figure out the Joker, and you're like, well, if it isn't the Batman. I don't feel like that's very good. You need it more of vaudevillian. But you'll never know what you do if you don't, or what you can do if you don't play with it. The Peter Griffin bit? You're going to have to be more specific. There's so many Peter Griffin bits. That show's been going on for, I would argue, entirely too long. It's a good show. But I feel like the humor just gets dumber in it. Oh! Hey, yo! That's what she said. If you're ever wanting to learn impressions, there's this YouTube channel. I can't remember the name offhand, but if you look up like how to do like a Joker impression and whatnot, you'll find them. And it's professional voice actors, and they're explaining like how you have to hold the different parts of your throat, how you have to like move your larynx and stuff like that. And that was the most enlightening to me when I was first like looking into that stuff for D&D. Like learning which parts you can actually mess with and what they do. Because usually when I'm playing D&D, I play the calm, reserved character. And I'm always in the background, speaking slowly and accurately. Because then, when you need to get angry, when something needs to happen, people pay attention. That kind of voice. That's what I use for like Ruan. Ruan is my Saturday night character. The newly appointed Lord of Alistan. I mean, that's where everybody starts. Right, we've got 2 songs left, so if you got any more silly, funny, goofy songs. Oh, wait, 3 songs. There's one in there I didn't see get submitted. There we go. Yes, hello, cat. You've decided I'm not allowed to leave, not allowed to go anywhere? You're just as bad as your mother, I swear. Kuro, the black cat, because I named all my cats Japanese based off how they look. Because I was not creative, and I thought during COVID I would learn Japanese. I thought they would make good little practice partners. They didn't. But she only ever lays in my lap when I don't have my computer, like in my lap. Her mother, though, would always lay across my ankles whenever I was laying down, even if I had my computer. She's also the only cat that would lay on my blanket. It's I got this big fluffy blanket and the other cats don't like to walk on it. I ended up rehoming her mother with an older couple from the church I attended when I was younger. And then one of their siblings went to one of my friends. Well, I'm not sure if we're really friends anymore. Haven't seen them in forever. They I gotta rewrite brain to make sure I refer to people how they want to be referred, but they kind of had a falling out with what my friends, and they were always just sort of a friend of a friend. Like I knew them for a long time. We did D&D stuff together. Never really cared too much. Now, the only person I've done D&D with that I don't like is half of the gay couple that used to do D&D with us. I really like the other half. Really swell guy. But he was very aggressive and confrontational whenever I'd be like, oh, you're trying to do this. That would be this rule here, and like explaining it. Or when they're having trouble figuring out what to do, I'll be like, oh, well, you could cast this spell. It would really help in this situation. And they'd always shoot like I'll play my character and stuff like that at me. And then he went and commissioned 2 end tables from me. Me and my father, mostly my father. It was going to be $100, $50 a piece is what I told him. And he only gave me $50 for them. And I didn't want to throw a fit during the stinking D&D game. I gave him my best, WTF face. And I just gave the whole 50 to my dad and said, sorry, that's all he gave me. So I just didn't get any money out of it because I kind of expected to get a 20 myself and the rest would go to my dad. Finder's fee and all that. But after that, I just went and blocked him. And he's a therapist. So I find it very funny that his job is conflict resolution when he's really bad at it. Now, this is the song that I played in a Music Monday of yesteryear. The one that made Ari laugh. And I'm going to ride that high for years. That's the thing about being a feller. You get a lady to laugh, you're going to remember that on your deathbed. Back in school, one of the girls told me that she liked the way I walked because I was doing the roll step because I was in marching band. I was trying to do it right. So I was practicing it like everywhere I was going to. And to this day, I still roll step because a woman said she liked the way I was walking. It is very bad for your joints. I still do it. There was a shoe that forced you to roll step. The idea being that it would help burn more calories, build muscles in your thighs, give you a nice ass. The problem is it caused a bunch of people to break their legs because of the repetitive strain. Oh yeah, when you got a good joke go, you're like, yep, that joke worked. I'll be using that in future, and I'm going to remember those laughs I got. Oh, I got to remember to plan for Halloween this year. I've decided I am going to do the full femboy for Halloween. I think that'll be really fun. And I bet I'll get some good laughs out of it. The only awkward thing is going to be going to Walmart to get some mascara. Or maybe I'll just get some eyelash. Or not eyelash. What's the thing for eyelashes? With the funny little comb. Yeah, I'll get the arm warmers and everything. Arm warmers, oversized t-shirt, you know the deal. Put on a little concealer. Mascara, that's it. I mean, I've tried like makeup stuff before out of curiosity. It wasn't really for me, but for an outfit, for a costume, for a bit, there's not much I wouldn't do for a bit. I've spent lots of money for good jokes in the past. Let's put the tie back on. I feel like the vest looks weird without the tie. Yeah, that looks better. Like, how much money is this bit going to cost me? I don't care. Here's a blank check. I've already told my sister that I would pay for goats for my mother for Mother's Day because my mother last year thought I was getting her a goat. I don't know why she thought that. Drove like 2 hours to Williamsburg to get her caramel apples from Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory because I also wanted some caramel apples from Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. I went and picked those up and I gave them to her like 2 days early because I didn't want them sitting in the fridge and going off. I wanted her to get them fresh. But I told my sister, like, hey, you're an ag student, you're in college. You know where to get goats, right? I will pay for them if you go get them. Speaking of, I should message my sister about that. Luckily, my parents don't know my stream handle stuff, so I can talk about how to surprise them or complain about them, and they'll never know. I think my youngest brother I gave my stream stuff, but I've never once seen him in here. It's a shame. It would be nice to have him over here. We fight a lot, but I think now that I've moved out, we're not constantly around to harass each other. We've got a better relationship. I go chat with him. whenever I stop over at my parents' place, because I go over there like once a week to do my laundry. This is a lot cheaper to go use my parents' washing machine than to go to the laundromat. Well, looks like we have hit the end of the playlist. You got any more wild shit for me today, or is that it? Let's let the autoplay go. See what happens. Because I'm having a good time. It's fun having people to talk to. Let's see. I like songs. I don't. This song, topical to what we were talking about earlier. Let's see here. And this song is just downright funny. So we'll throw that on as well. Perfect. There we go. Oh, it's weird to think that it's like 4 in the afternoon for you. Are you already done with work today, or are you still working, Panda? If you don't mind me asking. This is quite the song. I'll be honest. Oh, it's only 3. You're still stuck at work. Oh, that's tragic. That's right. You do tech support stuff. Which is good, because that means I got my own Sayu now. So I feel like if I ever was a proper streamer, I'd probably be pretty scuff. I'll be honest. I don't expect much. But I can usually make stuff work. I just can't usually make it work well. Well, and I've been wondering, I could technically split stream and stream both on Twitch and on YouTube. I wonder if that would be a good idea. Nope. Back into the playlist. It'd be interesting to do, I think. And then I wouldn't have to upload my VODs, would be the big thing, because they would already be there. Exactly. And like Ama's stuff is incredibly complicated because she's professional. She's got big, beefy, chonky model. Lots of games and different things that all have to be downloaded. I had to look up a tutorial today just to figure out how to make it so Minecraft would have enough freaking RAM because you have to go into the launcher, go under the installations, and edit a text file to give it more RAM. Exactly. It is content. Because Minecraft's default is 4,000 something megabytes. And I had to go in and change it to 10 gigabytes. Yeah, the CFG file. I still don't know what CFG means. I used to think that was for like cute friggin' girl. But nope. It's some kind of computer sorcery. 4 now, used to be 2? Oh, you mean the default. Yeah, it was 4 gigabytes, 4,096 megabytes. I changed it to 10 because I was like, that's more than it'll need. That way I'll make sure it's definitely running well. I won't have to worry about it. And I might play some of that Minecraft off stream, but I feel like the majority I'm going to play it on stream just because it's hard to justify sitting down and playing game for 6 hours if I'm not streaming. I'm still going to do it some, but something like Minecraft, that's content. That's content, baby. 8 is the most you'd give? Eh, I've got 32 and I know I'm not using it all. I want to say it was like 8 or 10 for running VTube Studio and OBS. Like, I was really peaking it when I was running like Enshrouded in OBS. This is the best song in this album. I took the time to listen to the album. It wasn't very good. There's a couple funny songs, but most of them are meh. But that's what you get for parodies. Ugh, my eyes are starting to bug me a little bit. The definition of gooning. Well, that would be stroking your shit silly style, if I remember correctly. No, not the instrumental. That's what that's from. The Jelly Baby guy. Ah, here it is. Yeah, this is a Doctor Who parody. There's one person that comes in here and it's like, would you like a jelly baby? I don't know what the correct response is for or the reference to the show. Let me see. I think they followed, which means their name will be in here. No, I don't see them. So either they followed a while ago or they never followed. Because I've been able to see like the last however many follows and raids and stuff. But if it goes back too far, it's not in that activity feed anymore. This is a song I found in one of Ari's Music Mondays. It's called Chicken Talk. Ari actually skipped it. Yeah, one of the incarnations likes jelly babies. Ari actually skipped this, but I was like, man, this is my vibe. So I went and found it. I was over there just in the one guy in the chat like, see, Snow, this song's cooking. Let it go. I like it. But no, she skipped it. I'll never financially recover from that skip. Oh, so I've started making this joke, and I don't know if it's very funny, but it's every time Zen is gone, even if it's not Wednesday, I keep saying all day that it's Wednesday. And whenever Zen is gone for more than one day, I'm like, the Wednesday was long and dark, but it has ended now. I don't even watch Zen that much, is the worst part. I'm just really like, ooh, funny little red circle in the corner of my Steam. And then later I'm like, where's my funny red circle? Where did it go? Bring it back. I love how Wednesday is slowly turning into like a Game of Thrones winter. Like it is inconsistent in when it will arrive and how long it will last. I'm sorry, what? And I miss back in the day when Gooning was putting on a hat and going out and working for the boss. Being that good little assistant. Oh, Looney and Rui, if either of you are still here, I don't think either of you have submitted any songs. If you'd like to add some to Music Monday, feel free. We've reached the end of the playlist again. And I'm having so much fun, I want it to keep going. Who is the singer for this band? How do I go to your about? Here it is. All it says in there about is like Daft Punk, but with more butt stuff. Fair enough. I'm just gonna let the autoplay go. We'll see what happens. Gonna have some dim sum. Hell yeah. It is getting kind of late. I usually go to bed like an hour ago. Or at least I start trying to wind down. Okay, that makes sense. Because I kept thinking, like, man, this sounds like Game Grumps. This sounds like Dan. Speaking of Dans, whatever happened to Dan and Phil? Do they still do stuff? Dan and Phil. Yeah, they're still doing stuff. That's cool. I remember back in the day when they had their big coming out videos, and I'm like, wait, they haven't done this before? Oh, from the latest Sonic playthrough. Now, I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but these boys is gay. It's obvious. Good for them. Man, this song is making me hungry. I should have something for dinner. I might have forgot to eat again, but I had an energy drink. That's basically a meal. I ate a late lunch though, so it's fine. It's fine for at least another hour. I put my I put some chicken sandwiches in the air fryer at like noon. And then around 1 o'clock, I remembered that I put chicken sandwiches in the air fryer. So I had to turn it back on for a couple of minutes to warm them back up. I got that air fryer like 2 years ago for Christmas. One of the best gifts I've ever received. Very useful. Oh, did the neighbor bring back around my trash bin, or did I forget to do that this afternoon? I probably forgot to do that. I should have done that. Oh well. It's not like I live in a fancy community. This song? Oh no, it's just in the autoplay, which it's going off of the random songs that you guys mix. So its autoplay pool is huge. Nope, you didn't put this song in. I mean, most weeks I don't even put out my trash unless there's something in it that smells. Because it's usually just like paper waste and stuff. And it's like, hey, there's one bag of trash in my 55-gallon trash bin. I don't need to bother. The only reason why I did it today was because there was some meat in it. Because I had been waiting to clean out my bit of leftover pulled pork that had gone off. Because I wanted to stay in the container where it wouldn't go gross. So I did that this morning before I started stream. That and some shredded chicken. Because I wasn't thinking, and I made both. Which I need to go get a chicken breast tomorrow and make some shredded chicken. My local grocery store has a meat counter, which is very nice, very convenient, but expensive. Go to that Fairway grocer. My only regret is I can't get like good pork belly or lamb or anything. There's been a few times when I've gone in and asked for certain like weird cuts, and they look at me like I'm insane. It's like, you want something that isn't chicken, pork, or beef? What is wrong with you? Or like, man, I keep seeing all these recipes for goat, for oxtail and whatnot. I want to try them. I just want to make some crispy pork belly burnt ends. And you don't even got that. Which I have tried to make pork belly. Absolutely ruined like $30 of pork. Felt terrible about it. I don't know what I did wrong, but I did a lot wrong. Geoduck. That's like that's like a rock duck from Genshin Impact, I think. That's like sending the new guy to go get a glass hammer. I myself have been sent to get a glass hammer, and I'll tell you what, I exhausted every possible avenue before I went back, which that took the whole workday. Wait, is that like the uncomfortably phallic shaped muscle? Yeah, it is. Yep. I have seen people eat this before. It's just the sweetness. Yeah, I've seen it before. I looked it up. Yep. I saw a video a while back of a woman eating it, and I'm over here like, man, this is porn. This isn't a food channel anymore. This is oh my. She's going down on that. It was a lot. I'll be honest. I was not expecting that on YouTube. I very explicitly separate those two different kinds of content. Oh no, this song is sad. Skip. Like it's like if I am gooning, I am there to achieve a goal. We're not faffing about here. We're faffing about. The problem is that kind of mindset, I don't want to cross over with the normal everyday entertainment mindset. Because then you start being like one of those weirdos in the Twitch chat. I'm sure it is educational because the first half of the video was her explaining what it is and how to cook it. I have the creeping suspicion that the most viewed section is the last half of the video. Well, it's more like I like stand-up comedy. But if I mix that with gooning, then when I go to watch stand-up comedy that isn't mixed with it, I'll be thinking of the gooning. It's why it got weird for me watching Melody's yoga streams. Because then when I was watching her normal streams, I was thinking of the yoga streams and the kind of commentary that is allowed on a yoga stream is not allowed on a normal Twitch stream. Gooning in the shower? No, I hadn't seen that. But why would you goon in the shower? It'd wash away all the lube. Also, it's bad for your pipes. When you clean your pipes, it's going to clog your pipes. There have been dormitories that had to specifically tell people not to goon into the shower because the hot water causes it to expand in the pipes. I know. You turn on the shower so nobody can hear what you're doing, but you sit on the toilet and do what you need to do, clean up the mess, flush the mess, and then shower. Wash away your sin. There is a method to the madness. At least I like to think there is. Oh, my Friday DM, they were messing with some AI art stuff, trying to get some pictures of our characters for some kind of evil plan they're coming up with. And it was one KM's character, their wife, and their character's partner. And it was just the cutest little photo. It was like the post-credit kind of picture I expected to see. And now he's trying to do the same for everyone's characters. Exactly. Uh, I just have the lowest default. So I'm surprised it's caught as much as it has. I've never gone in though and added any words specifically. I've only ever been allowing stuff. I might honestly need to turn it off, but then I'd have to go in and manually add slurs is the thing. The only reason I added it was because I was like, I'm not going to allow slurs. There was this one time Toxic used the like word for its actual definition, which is just to mess with something, to bother. The word starts with the letter M, and I had to say like, "Hey, buddy, I understand what you mean. I want you to go Google that word, and you'll see why I'm not allowing you to use that in my chat." Because English isn't their first language, so I knew what they meant. They were using like the dictionary definition. What Jeffrey Epstein was accused of doing. Means to mess with or bother. And the other thing. Yeah. Yeah. But I knew what he meant, and he was using the word correctly, but Automod caught it, and I did not let it go through. It's just one of those like, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Wait. Yeah, exactly. With the most vulnerable group of people you could think of. Let's just say that he was lucky to have not killed himself, because if he had stepped outside of his prison, I don't care how much money he had, he wasn't going to make it. There are plenty of people that, given the opportunity, ooh, they would have got him and it wouldn't have been pleasant. Exactly. So those things, like, if you ever even have that kind of thought, you need a therapist. Yesterday. Because I know there are some people that their brains are just kind of broken, usually because of stuff that happened when they were young. and they need help. But then you got people that go and just are terrible and they need a 9mm. Oh, I'm trying to an award-winning diss track. Remember, there's this motel that I have to drive past when I'm going up to see my friends. And it used to be really nice, like the kind of place my grandparents would go on dates. But it's where all those people have to live now because they can't live in that nearby town. Oh, hello! Hello, hello. Ooh, we're licking. I gotta get in on this. We licky. How are you doing today, Hudson? How are you doing? We're doing Music Monday After Dark, although we're kind of into autoplay right now because we ran out of songs. But if you got any songs you'd like to recommend, we have removed the rule on explicit songs for today. So you can play a little inappropriate song if you'd like. Songs. It's Music Monday. You can submit songs that will be played on stream. We managed to make an hour and a half long playlist, but we've made our way through it. But if you'd like to add some songs, feel free. Normally you do exclamation recommend, but if you just don't want to tell me the song in chat, I can add it since we don't have a queue currently. But exclamation recommend gives you a link to a Google form that then lets you add it. Which also means you could technically add songs throughout the week for next Monday. And everybody's come round today. It's pretty wicked. That makes me happy to see everybody coming over. I don't know why you guys choose to keep coming back and seeing me, but it makes me happy. There's so many lickies. You submitted it? All right, I'll grab it. I will add it to queue. And I'll add it to the playlist that I'll put on the Discord. There we go. I heard the other day that Twitch is going to be coming for the lick emotes. And that feels like a crime. I haven't even got my lick emote yet, and already they're coming to take it. So they could take my lick emotes from my cold, dead hands. I still remember back when they allowed artistic nudity for a day and a half. I saw more penis in that day than I had in a whole year. I know, I could understand if they got rid of, like, twerking emotes. I wouldn't like it, but fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I just added it to the queue. I said we were interested in the autoplay now, which means there's almost no wait time. Oh, this is a good song. I've heard it before. I didn't know the artist though. Before I forget, give it a little like. Wait, I've already liked this song? When did I like this song? Oh, wait, no, that's right. They changed how it works. I have to add it to liked songs. The Pink Pony song? I don't know what you're talking about, but I am morbidly curious. Pink Pony Club. Well, why don't I don't know that song. Let's add that to queue. Speaking of vocal ranges, I never got to find out who it was that was singing. But when I was at D&D at my friend's place, there was like a block party going on, and they had someone singing out there. They were absolutely fantastic. They had like the like the what you expect a female soul singer to sound like that. I don't know how you is it vibrato? Or like the voice has that like trembliness to it. Don't know what the word is for it. I hope I'm guessing correctly. It's been a while. I did try doing it once. It felt kind of weird. It felt like I was taking, if that makes any sense. Oh, that kind of video reaction? I don't think I would. I've tried doing like a meme react, like watching Daily Dose, and I felt kind of gross doing it. I didn't mind necessarily doing like Rambolics, like doing walk videos. Vibrato, yeah, yeah. Okay. And then I feel like watching music videos would be another thing entirely. Oh, I should find out when like the Nintendo Direct and stuff like that is, though. I wouldn't mind watching those live. Because that they want people to do that because it's free advertisement. But when I watch those couple of Daily Dose videos, I I felt like I needed to play up reactions, and at the same time, it's like this is their content. I'm just taking. Maybe in future I'll do something where like you guys can put memes to react to on the Discord, but I feel like we'd need a few more people. Oh, what is that emote? Aldos? Oh, little VTuber. I always check out when I see new emotes to see who they come from. Let's throw them a follow. I'll be number 89. Wicked. Exactly. It like if you're doing like a meme react on Discord, you have the like break between like gives you a good spot to like speak about it. But Daily Dose, there's no time to discuss because it's hit, 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 hit. Yep, I clicked his little emote so I could see his channel and I give him a follow. I'll check him out later if I happen to be looking for somebody to watch while he's live. Aldosi? You want me to torment a little streamer? Say less. And Sir Midnight's your other emote. Oh, that's a pretty background they have. Do they have credits for who did that? Wait a second. Control F. Background. Nope, I don't see it. Maybe under illustration? Nope, that's the person that did their model. I will investigate later. Because that person's background, like the art style, is really, I think, what I would want to go for. I don't know if you were here before when I talked, but I wanted like a big bar background where you can see like above the bar, there's the different bottles of liquor and whatnot. And like knickknacks, tchotchkes, that sort of thing. But I wanted to be all the different streamers that I like to watch. Like among the different glasses, you see a Bowel Buddy. You got like one of those decorative plates stand up and it's a Momo on it. Got like one of the bottles of wine, it says soy milk established. And then the year she started streaming, stuff like that. I think it'd be really fun to do. Have some glow juice instead, or just a stick up there. I don't think anyone would mind if I snuck a stick into my background. For Ari. Who else? Looking over at like the people that are live. It's not many people I actually watch. I'm not putting a Hassan reference on there. Hassan's for when I want to torture myself with politics and the news. Hassan's for when I'm feeling too good about myself or how things are going. Gotta put a Henya reference. We got all the V Shoujo girls need to be referenced. I want a little like old CRT TV with an episode of Speak with the Devil playing. Got Booby and Mousy. Just like a 6-second looping GIF with like static overlaid on it. This is a good song to add to like. Left Fish. There's an album. What's full version? What's the artist for that? Yeah, what's the name of the artist? I want to make sure I'm finding the right one because I found the album. Asterisk. Oh, wait, no, that's not an album. That's a playlist. Oh, it blocked your link? Oh, that's because... Chris Deere, that's what I needed. Oh, it's on YouTube. I've been using Spotify. Let's see, if I do a little paste. I'll have to do like a different capture, so give me a moment. Let's see. Then we need window audio capture.
Elections, the crisis in the east, drugs in the food we eat.
No, not audio output capture. Ooh, how am I going to do this? Here's what we'll have to do. We'll have to do select specific window. And then just hide that. That'll do it. No, I just gotta minimize it to where you can't see it. That's gonna be the trick. Once the song ends, I'll start that song you sent in. I'm learning, I'm figuring stuff out slowly but surely. You know, I never really used TikTok that much now that I think about it. I occasionally go on and I've got one person I follow, and it's this guy that made himself a Buster sword from Berserk. He's like, I'm going to swing this sword every day until I can wield it like guts. And he's still at it. Last I checked a few months ago. Some kind of fitness streamer. I mean, making working out like that fun is a good idea, I feel. All right, let's play your song. Let me know if the audio balance is good or bad. Catch a fish. I feel like this is Ratatouille music. There we go. Like some going down a canal music. Yeah, that's it. Baguette. Oh, baguette. That sort of thing. And now that I'm no longer allowed in France because I said that, you know, I actually took French in high school. I didn't hardly learn any. I dropped French too, but because of an accounting error in my school, it still shows up on my transcript. Without any like thing showing I dropped it, it just shows the grade I had at the time. Which wasn't good, but I find that very funny. It's for chilling. Looks like maybe some kind of carp? I'm guessing they're just purging him. Put him in clean water so all the gross stuff comes out. So you can cook him. That's what you do with fish like that. I wasn't expecting the fish, but it's fish. But yeah, the main reason why I try and keep it just to Spotify songs is so people can use exclamation point song to see what the song is. Oh, did you know that you're not allowed to fish or carp with corn, or at least you really shouldn't? some fish owners do that as well. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, this is a good song. I like this one. The autoplay is doing pretty good though, because we made quite the playlist. So now autoplay is going to be a little bit of everything. Going to be like a beef stew with chocolate in it. Like you're expecting, and then oh my god, what's that? Why is this in here? There's something completely odd and out of place. Just slip right in. Cat, what are you doing? You're sitting on my computer case. Is it comfy cozy? I got this big leather bag for D&D books that I use for my computer. I remember when I was younger, we had a really big fish tank that we got for free because somebody was trying to get rid of it, and we took it. Like a person-sized fish tank, like a 5-foot long tank. That was huge. It came with all the fish that we had in it. I think we only ever bought a couple from Walmart. I don't even know if Walmart still have those big fish sections. Yeah, a smaller tank is better, but you feel bad when you only have the like 1 or 2 fish in a little tank or a little bowl. Those tanks are a lot of maintenance. Remember though, that was one of those things where like my family got it, didn't realize how much work it was. We took care of them, but it's like slowly the fish died off. Because luckily they weren't reproducing in there. And then once all the fish died off, we got rid of the tank. I mean, it's what happens with pets. They don't live very long. We still had them for like, I want to say like 3 years, 3, 4 years, something like that. No, I found out the other day that there are people at hospitals. There's a person at that big hospital nearby whose job is just to take care of all the fish tanks. I don't know what you got to do to get that job, but that sounds like a pretty wicked job. Yeah, fish maintenance. I didn't know that was a thing. And separate from the normal maintenance. I don't think it's over in Iowa City. Or is it Cedar Rapids? It's out when it's in Iowa City. Yeah, I found out about that when I went and visited the NICU to see my little niece. Oh, no worries, no worries. It's Music Monday. The point is to get people to submit songs. Someday there'll be so many people that will be having like 100+ songs going in at a time, and we won't be able to play them all. So take advantage while you can. Oh, after that, I have a song I want to play. A Tale They'll Never Believe. What's it? A tale they won't believe. Yep, that's it. That's it. I found it. I found it. I'll be playing after this one. It's a longer song, but why not? I'm the streamer. I have the power here. I'm gone mad with power. You ever go mad without power? It's a shame. Nobody listens to you. Oh, yeah. I mean this in the best way possible. It gives me that, like, kind of emo rock energy. Like what I was listening to the other day. Add to liked songs. There we go. It's a good song. I like it. I do like if I scroll through my like songs, it's nearly 1,000 songs now, but you see like the eras of my life. Like if I go all the way to the first third of it is me in high school and it's mostly Japanese like pop. You got some better stuff in there like Bump of Chicken and Wanami, but it's still all in Japanese. And it's back when I would go and listen to full albums and take the time to like each song in the album. It's kind of crazy. And then you see there's this very sudden shift to pirates. All pirates and drinking songs. Oh, you can play whatever you like. Next Monday will probably start earlier. I decided to do a late Music Monday. But I probably won't be able to do that every Monday because I don't work tomorrow. Usually I would be working on Tuesday. Maybe I'll try and like once a month take a Tuesday off. I think that might be nice. Gotta be careful though. I need to save some days for August for Irish Fest. Ooh, bouncy. It's so bouncy. Oh, their background is, or their starting student is really pretty. Oh, who did that? Who made their starting suit? I need it. Here it is. Oh, this song is actually based off a real story of people escaping from a prison camp in Australia. Ah, that's who did that art. Marking person. Not gonna lose that. I'm a find artist. It's so hard to find artists. I'm not a very trusting person. Oh, well, thank you so much for stopping by, Hudson. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And this whole song's just about some people that escaped from a prison and got a little hungry. You know, they just wanted a little snack. Just wanted some little snacks. You know how it goes. It was funny that we got a raid into Ari into the raid message. I was really happy with the wakey wakey. It's time for stream raid. Turn to 4. It is a really good song. And I love that this song is about a true story. I had just listened to a history podcast episode. I think it was Into the Shadows that was talking about this. And then the song came up in one of my playlists. I was like, oh, what? What's this? Wait a second. This sounds familiar. Oh my God. I think maybe after this, we should raid into somebody. What do you guys think? Let's see. Let's go all the way to the bottom. See what tiny streamers are live. Because we could raid it. We could raid this little streamer called Snuffy with only 11 viewers. Oh, Hootie Hoot. Do you know Hootie Hoot, Panda? Oh, wait, no, that's not who I thought it was. Never mind. Or wait, maybe not. Never mind. I was thinking Hootie Hoot was Note. We could raid into a femboy who's it's their birthday and they're playing Minecraft. No, you don't need to know about that one in my follow list. Smile. That one's for me. I'm not sharing. Let's see. We could maybe say hello to Blur. Lost Pause. You know, Lost Pause, I feel like kind of fell off. Nothing against the fella. I feel like his content was too structured back in the day when I still watched him when I was in school. And I feel like he never really changed it up his stuff. It's too bad though. He was a funny fellow. Then I think he also dated a panda. Cute lady. Didn't last very long as or as YouTuber relationships often go. What do you guys think? Do you know anyone that'd be fun to raid? Maybe Joel. Let's take a look, see what they're doing right now. They're playing a Vidya game. Coconuts. There's definitely not Giga. There's a Goblin. Where are they? Lies of P. Oh, but I don't really want to watch Lies of P because that's the kind of game I would like to play. You want to go home? Is May? Oh, you mean you want to leave work? I thought you were answering my who do you want to raid for a second. Oh, I was like, oh, do we need to raid into makeup? And no. Yeah, I'm looking for somebody to raid. I've been going for about 3 hours. It's well past my bedtime, even if I don't work tomorrow. Oh, but we can't not listen to All the Sweet Child of Mine. So that gives us a good 5 minutes to find somebody. We can't not listen to it. You got any ideas for who would be fun to raid? I'm not usually up this late, so I don't know who all is live. There is. Oh, I don't think I follow beepers. One second. First, we're going to throw a follow on beepers because it's a crime that I haven't followed them yet. Joel was what I was thinking. Let's see. Hootie Hoot. I need to hear their voice because I can't remember. As I feel like when I read into smaller people, it means a bit. I'm thinking maybe we raid Blur. Maybe.
Like, you know.
God damn it, bro.
Oh, Hootie Hoot isn't who I was thinking. They're just one of the people I've randomly rated or randomly followed.
I use mine a lot, actually.
They got that nice deep voice. Blur would be cool. Then let's raid into Blur. Slash raid. Blur flavors. That's with a Z. A British Z. Do you think Music Monday raid would be good, or you got a better idea for a raid message? Since it looks like it's just you and me, we could even use an RE emote if we really want. Dad Rock raid, yeah. Or actually, what about After Dark raid? There's so many options. Dad Rock raid, I think that's going to be a good one. Well, thank you again for coming by. I really appreciate it. We got to click this little one. I always forget to use my ending screen. But I will see you sometime tomorrow, I hope.